everyone, this is your tarot reader and astrologer Shravanthi, and today I'm going to talk to you about how comeback is very important in a person's career, and can we really help people to come back in their career, and how tough it is for them to have a career comeback. So I think being a film artist or being a sports person or anybody, there will be some transition in your career where you lose your path somewhere, and after a few years you want to come back. Is it really possible? Astrologically, is it possible? And what are the indicators that the comeback is not going to happen? That is what I'm going to talk to you. And moreover, there are certain combinations in your horoscope which can make you shift your work from one to another and will make you work so much that you can't come to the previous field. For example, first I want to talk to you about the combinations which will never allow a person to have a comeback. Those who have a lot of planets associated with the 10th lord and with Rahu Ketu, they will have multiple careers in their life, but nowhere in their life they would be able to come back. So this is a very classic example of a person. I don't want to reveal the date of birth, but he is Makara Lagna and he has Venus and Sun in the 8th house. That is Makara Lagna, Venus and Sun in Simha. So his 10th lord is in the 8th house along with the 8th lord. So this is the story of the person. He finished his engineering, and after finishing his engineering he got an affinity towards astrology. So he started learning astrology. So besides learning astrology, he was working in a robotics company for 2 years. After 2 years there was some riffraff with the boss. He left the company. Then he started doing some insurance policies. After 2 years he left the insurance policy and he wanted to become an astrologer full time. So he basically was a good friend to me. That is why I'm sharing this story. What happened after 2 years period, again he left astrology and he jumped to do something else, like taking classes, doing workshops. And I think this is the 4th or the 5th thing he has jumped, and he said, no, if something does not work, I'll go back to do insurance policies. But till today, he's almost 32, 33 in his age, he was never able to go back. So there are certain combinations in your horoscope. You can be a dancer, you can be a singer, you can be anybody, sports person, and you might think, okay, let me work for some period of time and after that I leave everything and do a new career and then come back to sports, and you might not able to come back. So that is the reason why horoscope is very, very important for comebacks in career. So this one combination where your 10th lord is in the 8th house or a lot of affliction is there, people will have multiple streams of career. They will try really multiple things, but never would they able to, never will they be able to come back to what they had done previously. Now, what is comeback and why is it really important in a person's career? See, we can undergo a lot of ups and downs in career, and yet we will have lots of struggles. We can have lots of success, but at some point of time there would be a break in anybody's career. So that is where you have to use remedies. You have to understand how you should come back. You have to understand how this entire career perspective works, and then that will be helpful for your comeback. For example, let me give you the very famous example of Saina Nehwal. So Saina Nehwal, you must know, she's a very important sports person in the history of India, and she recently had a knee surgery. So even Advani, LK Advani, he also had a knee surgery. So similarly, many such sports people or many important people, they will have some kind of a major surgery. So knees in career represents, knees in astrology represents career. It's the 10th lord actually. So when you have something related to legs changing, then it means your career is going to change. So if you see that major health issues, major problems, major drawbacks can put you back in your career. Now, how do you come out of it and how do you make things work? Number one is the place alignment. You have to align with the successful places where you have been when you were successful. So this is one thing which nobody does. They will not go back to the success areas. They will not go back to the places where they had been successful, where they had won many things, where people would have appreciated them, where they would have got a lot of things. They would never do that. So if you go back to the places where you were successful, you will have a comeback in your career. You have lost your business, you have closed your business for past 5 years, you are not able to come back in business. No problem. Go to the places where you have been very, very successful in your business previously, and slowly that place trigger will happen, and there will be a restart in your career. Second thing is alignment of people. So you just have a close look. You will be aligned to very negative people when you're going to go down, like people who are not successful, people are having issues with your career. So if that is the case, then align with people who had been in your good times. So this alignment, actually, if you bring itself, there will be a lot of relief. Third thing, I will give you a classic example of the case of my mother, because she is a very career oriented woman, and at some point of time, because of the birth of kids and all, she was not able to pursue her career. So what she did is, she felt very bad and she wanted to do something very big in her life. So she started doing remedies, simple remedies from your horoscope, for your 10th lord, for your 11th lord. If you want, you can come, we can mark whatever the 10th and 11th lord is. Simple remedies she started doing. She started getting opportunities which had gone long back. So remedies, if you use along with this alignment, actually it will work wonders. So that is how you can make an easy comeback. And the most important thing is time. See, what is the biggest element in life which nobody can predict is only time. Okay, time is the solution for all the problems, and time is the problem for all the solutions. So similarly, if you are able to understand time, you will be able to win over anything. So that is why astrology is basically needed. So when it comes to understanding good time or bad time, if you go to a good astrologer, they will tell you which are the problematic years in your career. So when you have a precautious moment during that part of your career, automatically there will be no reason for you to do a comeback, because automatically you will be doing remedies, you will be saving yourself, and you will not have any major issues. So this is the video which, so now ultimately in career, comeback is one of the most important thing which people miss out, and this video, I hope it would have been helpful for you. I will be speaking a lot of videos about various topics of astrology, tarot cards, numerology, Vaastu and everything. Keep subscribing my channel, watching all the videos, and don't forget to share my videos, because I'm not there for fame. I'm here to spread the knowledge of positive astrology, of using positive vibrations to clear our energies. Thank you.